Good morning, dear student. Today I'll discuss with you your second chapter of chemistry, sorting materials into groups. This is the third part of this chapter, properties of materials. Properties of materials. Beta, different properties of materials. Different properties of materials make them suitable for different uses. Okay, so these properties help us to sort materials. ये भी आपको help करते हैं कि आपको sorting करनी materials की. So help us to sort materials into groups on the basis of their suitability for specific uses. So some properties are here. Some properties are here. First, appearance. It means the appearance of some materials is different from other. Okay, for example, wood looks different from glass. Okay, in similar way, silver looks different from paper. Some materials are shining whereas other are not. The shine present in the material is known as luster. Okay, so this is the appearance. दिखता कैसा है? Okay. Second one, hardness. So hardness, some substance can be compressed whereas other cannot be. Okay, for example, if you try to compress a wooden bar, you will not be able to do so. A teddy bear made of cotton and sponge can, however, be easily compressed. Okay, because that is soft material. A wood knot can be compressed because that is hard. It means the materials that can be compressed, you can say soft materials. And the materials that cannot be compressed are, you can say, hard material. Okay, so hardness के basis पे भी हम substances को categorize करते हैं. Next one, texture. Texture means the feel of any materials is known as its texture. The feel. Dear student, all materials do not feel the same when touched. Okay, जितने भी materials हैं सबको आप जब touch करोगे तो सबका same feeling नहीं होता है. Okay, उनका texture अलग होता है. They have different textures. Some are rough, है ना? Whereas others are smooth. The surfaces of flower petals and a glass tumbler are even. Okay. Next property here, transparency. Okay. Next property here, transparency. So on the basis of transparency, materials can be divided into following three groups. First of all, transparent material. Transparent materials. So transparent materials, you know very well about the transparent materials. Objects that allow light to pass through them completely. Light pass through them completely beta. You can say transparent materials. Example, glass, air, clear water are the some example of transparent materials. Second one is here, translucent. Okay, the translucent material are here also. How can I define this? The object that allow only a small amount of light to pass through them are called translucent. यानी partially उससे क्या होती है? Light pass होती है. For example, butter paper हो गया, tissue paper है, thin plastic, frosted glass, and ice. Example of translucent material. Opaque material here. Objects that do not allow any light to pass through them are called opaque materials. है ना? ये light को बिल्कुल pass नहीं करेगा. Okay? It means example are here. Wood, metal, and brick wall are example of opaque material. Okay? Next one, fifth properties here, solubility in water. Solubility in water. Substances such as salt and sugar dissolve in water. Such substances called soluble. Okay, the some substance can soluble in water, but some are not soluble there. Example, chalk powder or sand settle down in the water and do not dissolve in even on a stream. They are insoluble in water. Okay, तो इस basis पे भी आप substances को categorize कर सकते हैं. Now, sixth one, density and flotation. What do you mean density? Density means a density of a substances is defined as mass per unit volume. Mass per unit volume. For example, the mass of a 1 centimeter cube of water is about 1 gram. Okay, so the density of water is about 1 grams per centimeter क्यूब. ओके, तो इस बेसिस पे भी आप क्या सब्सटेंसेस को कैटेगराइज कर सकते हैं बेटा. ओके, सो डियर स्टूडेंट, थैंक यू क्लास.